Blues hockey begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's go time.
I'm going to take it into our net. They scores! And that's the game! As Kramer gets his second goal of the game. Very nice play there by Justin. Shot low. Redirected by Sitter. Sitter redirected right to Pat. The Pat scores. Taking a puck. Dylan jumps in. Shot goes towards him. And he scores! So look out. Good play by Finley. And then it looked like Tyler Oswald. Oswald back behind the net. Peters holds the weight. Oh, and a nice play gets it off to Finley, and Finley scores! Look out, shot goes towards Liston. Rebound opportunity, and Evan with Watkins. And he shoots, and he scores! Pass, and he shoots, he scores! So, made another, just like in the JV game.
Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking. Come on, come on. 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 Come on, come on.
Nice pass up by the star! So look out, Big Abbott, Big Easy. Shot by Abercorn, it goes in, it's directed. I think Ryan Sitter made it down a deflection, but doesn't matter, 1-1 is the score. And Raffle, look out, Stevenson with the shot, and he scores! How about that?
Come down the middle and say, oh my God, that's what I found.
Abercorn, low hard shot, it's on net. And there's Blues, and we score! As the puck had eyes, and it just slowly just kind of flirted its way into place. Here, Nelson holding his head. Nelson's bad. Shot goes towards Nelson.
Oh, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start walking. Come on, come on. 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 Come on, come on.
Sitter somehow stays with it. Abercorn with the puck. Abercorn gets nailed. Shot goes in. Scores! So Tyler Oswald with Sitter. Sitter with the breakaway. Sitter has it on a stick. Sitter by his scores and a hat trick for Ryan Sitter. What a play! Well, Mark, here we go. Game 2 of what hopefully will be a win. The JV team took 4-1 in the opener of today. Really kind of a sloppy game the first 2 periods.
Yeah.
And then things kind of turned around.
Build momentum as the game went on.
Kind of build.
Yeah.
So hopefully we look for the same outcome as we got from the JV team. So
maybe not start so late. This gets good.
Let's get fired up to begin with.
No bus legs, right?
Exactly. So let's go ahead and start giving you guys some stats and upcoming the standings and those kinds of things. Well, right now, look where we're at. Looky. We're sitting in second place, right below Waterloo with 30 points. Again, Waterloo still on a tear this season. Your scoring leaders for your Blues. Senior Peyton Watkins, 25 points. 25 of those are 14 goals. Stone Patton with 24 as well. with 11 goals. And Andrew Kramer is going to stay tied with Stone Patton with 24 points as well with 11 goals. A lot of stability up at that top.
I say the top line there leading the scoring, but the second line and even some of the third liners have all contributed and been pretty even play all across the top there.
So the tail of the tape, your Blues 15-3. They played 18 games, obviously. Last time I could count on my fingers. Their last 5, they're 5-0, but let's skip that. They're 10-0 in their last 10. The Oak Leafs 8-7-1. They've got 16 games total played, and they're 2 in hand. 2-2-1.
Yeah, good for 8th place, but like I said, don't look too deep into those, and you can make sure we're ready to play because it can come up and bite you. It doesn't matter who you're playing against anymore. So.
Exactly. So your Blues Sports Network starting lineups, that line that we just talked about, Patton, Watkins, and Kramer. And then you're going to have Old Schwally and Noah Heckborn. Apparently Noah got a penalty in the first JV game. He didn't actually play, but Noah Hitchborn, he's going to be starting D. And Sam Nelson is going to be in net. So we'll go ahead and give you some more stats before we start doing the national anthem. The Varsity for Des Moines, like we said, their record. They've got 48 goals for, and they've given up 43 goals. They're 9th in the league in goals per game, 6th in goals against, 8th on the power play, and 3rd in penalty kill. Their leading scorer, Dawson Zutenhorst, he's got 13 goals, total of 21 points. Spencer Norway, number 3, he's got 6 wins and 7 losses. He's got a solid save percentage at 921 save percent.
I've been hearing some talk here lately. He's had a pretty hot hand lately, so he's played pretty well in the last few games. So
your Varsity Blues, 66 goals for, and I'm only giving up 29 goals. Again, I can't stress it. That double-headed dragon with Listick and Nelson. Man, have they been special this year?
Right, you don't miss a beat with either one of them. So both stood strong, and defense has helped them out, blocking shots and helping clear the crease. So.
Good things will happen. Nelson 7-2 on the year. We're 6th in the power play. 3rd goals against. And we were number 1. We went back to number 2. We went back to 1. Now we're number 2 then in the penalty kill. So we'll have the national anthem and the starting lineups here in a second. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Stay tuned.
At another forward, number 22, Peyton Watkins. And the other forward, number 64, Andrew Kramer. Head coach of the Blues, Nick White. Assistants, Todd Watkins and Axel Sage. Now the starting lineups for the Des Moines Oak Leafs. Starting in goal, number 31, a junior from APC Centennial High School, Spencer Northway. At one defense, number 36, a junior from Delhi Catholic High School, Carter Cobb. At the other defense, number 5, a senior from Johnston High School, Adam Burns. At one wing, number 3, a sophomore from Western Wayne Valley, Tyler May. At another wing, number 21, a junior from Ankeny Centennial High School, Grant Stern. And at center, number 15, a senior from Johnson High School, Adam Heide. Head coach Don Long, assistants Robbie George, Jake Pospisil, and Darren Hender. Ref in tonight's game, Lucas DeBay, lineman Jared Kroll, and Mark Ramsey. Now if you'd stand for the playing of our national anthem.
There you have it. It's hockey time here in Des Moines as your Quad City Blues are up against the Des Moines Oak Leafs. Mark, what do we want to do to start this game?
Well, take care of the puck and start fast. So he's just come out. Don't get settled back and let them into the game. Just take it to them. Be aggressive and take it to them. So
I think when we get in trouble is when we tend to sit back and try to make that silly pass.
Yeah, don't wait for them to start the game. We'll take it to them and take it right at them. Get the pucks deep and go to the net.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to score goals if you're not shooting it. So hopefully your Blues will start lighting the lamp quick and jump all over Des Moines. Last time we played Des Moines, that was our opening game of the year. And Peyton Watkins, he had a hat trick in that game, and we took 3 or 4 that weekend as your Blues.
I think he had 5 total goals that weekend.
That weekend.
3 the first day and 2 the next.
So Peyton Watkins, Kramer, Patton out there to take the draw. And again, Schwally and Noah Hitchborn are going to hold that blue line. And here we go as face-off. Stalemate, but won by Des Moines. But so good they threw it back into their zone, and we're going to get a face-off in the Des Moines zone.
Yep. Got that fresh ice out there. Looks like there's some water out there still yet. So maybe that puck doesn't slide so good with that water out there. But
Patton tries to win it forward.
Yeah, it went right on net.
So first shot of the game, Stone Patton winning the puck forward.
Yep.
So we're going to do it all over again. This time Patton wins it back. Hitchborn's going to throw it in low. Wasn't on net. More kind of a redirected opportunity. Peyton Watkins steps. Nice move by Watkins as he keeps it behind the net. Then squirts free to Patton. So Patton now with the puck. Nice backhand sauce to Hitchborn. Hitchborn soft throw it at the net.
Didn't get all the way through. Right idea, just didn't get through.
Heads up. Ooh, and that barely caught the tip of the glass. I thought that was going out of play. A lot of little kids over there, and that puck is hard and frozen. It'll hurt. Hitchborn, nice pass out to Patton. Sauce it over to backhand. Tried to hit Kramer. Kramer couldn't get it on his backhand just long enough and hard enough. Des Moines, they look for that stretch pass. We'll have to keep an eye on that, seeing that opposite side winger likes to take off. Kramer in on the forecheck. That puck is now officially going to go out of play and fall in a kid's lap that's sitting over there in a chair.
That was good forward pressure so far here. We got a couple shots on net and a little zone time, so let's keep the pressure on here. The second line coming out.
So Habercorn to take the draw in the neutral zone. Ryan Sitter is going to get it on his stick, dump it deep, and the Leafs netminder stops it for just a second, but it ends up making its way around the boards and over to Habercorn. Habercorn loses the battle, but Keaton Peters has it on his stick. Habercorn knocked off of his forehand. The Leafs gain control.
Ooh, that was a weird bounce there.
That was definitely a weird bounce off the boards. As the Leafs send it down into our zone. Plenty of time for Sturzer. Sturzer flipped it up. Lucky for us.
Nope.
We were able to knock it down, but the Leafs jump all over it.
Bounce around, can get it settled down.
On the boards, tries to go to the point. Shot towards the net, redirected. Rebound, and an empty net shot as Nelson was down on his belly. So good effort by Nelson.
Yeah, he made the first save there, and then flopped out in front there and nearly had a goal there to give up.
Yeah, a little puck luck as that puck actually, I think it was just on edge just enough.
Yeah, flipped up in the air right over the top.
And lifted up. Noah Abbott seeing his first time of the game. He's going to skate off.
Good to have him back after a week off.
Yeah, he went on the bowl circuit.
Bowling season.
Went and saw a couple bowl games. I think he snuck into the second one. That was a Cotton Bowl down there in Texas. Face-off controlled by Des Moines. Backhanded hard down the boards. It's going to have to work its way to get to an icing, and it will.
Yep.
It's Brady O'Neill and Tyler Oswald out there together. Yeah. So going with the smaller defensive pairing.
Yep.
And they know I love to pick on them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
About their not short, just under tall status. It's Patton from the circle. What a weird face-off that was. It's Patton. I think either boy had the puck. It just bounced between the player at the circle for your Leafs. But the Blues in on the forecheck. Patton and Oswald.
Ooh,
Nice pass over to Patton.
Ooh.
Shot Kramer. Low, and he goes and he scores! So Andrew Kramer with the opposite side goal.
Yep, you got over Patton's stick, but Kramer was right there to pick it up and put it right past him. So
good shot as your Blues take a 1-0 lead on only their second shot of the game.
A lot of pressure though. We've had maybe only 2 shots, but there's a lot of pressure. We've had the puck down their zone quite a bit.
So the house is quiet here as the Blues fans celebrate. And
Seems like the music's either rocking our heads off here or it's just non-existent.
Exactly. I get excited. I'm kind of honestly getting excited that there's no music at this juncture. Nelson's going to paddle it away. Hitchborn's going to look up ice, try to get a pass to Sitter. Good chip up the boards. 2 Leafs players actually run into each other. Sitter, he had to backhand it over to Hitchborn. It goes a little out of his reach, so Swaley's got to pick it up. He's going to swing it back around to Hitchborn. He misses, and it goes all the way to Sitter. So Des Moines, they take their eyes off of the stick, and it flips up high. That was a weird situation there, as like no one really wanted the puck. Good positioning by Sitter. Nice job by Schwally as he's able to slow down a Leafs forward. Leafs going to regroup, banking off the back of the netminder. Nice steal by Ryan Sitter. So Ryan Sitter with it on his stick. Nifty little jump move. Still has it. Harassed just enough.
Ugh. Trying to get it back to the D-man, but held on it too long. Probably need to make that pass a little bit earlier.
Schwally, good defense.
Yeah, bottled it up there in the middle. That's good job.
Keith Peters off to Sitter. So Sitter holds. Sitter's just going to flop it down into the Leafs netminder, and he's going to hold it. One of the things I've really been impressed with from, say, maybe 10 games ago to now is how we're catching passes. Those breakout passes before in the past,
some of those,
a lot of times they would be right on tape, but they wouldn't handle it. Now they're really catching those passes well, and it's amazing how one little part of that game can make such a big difference when you're bringing it up ice.
So, if you're not catching those passes, sometimes you turn around and they're going the other way. So
Sturzer, he flings at it. Des Moines able to get a hold of it on their stick, bring it into our zone.
The Stevenson, DeYoung, and Mahoney line out there.
Abbott, he's going to swing it back around to Carter. Carter looks up all kinds of time. I think he was thinking he might have gotten hit.
Took his eyes off just a second, then
Des Moines, puck to the point.
Mahoney knocked it away.
So I'm thinking Mahoney, DeYoung, and Stevenson, that they're going to play some really important minutes. Coach has been liking to utilize them, short shifts, and they played very well in the JV game.
Yeah, right. Well, they played a lot in the JV game, so they're not going to be, get a chance to get some spot shifts here and there and give the top 2 lines there a little break. And they've been really good for us and gotten a few points here and there. So
Patton out there with Watkins and Kramer. Patton tries to win it back to Kramer. Somehow Patton got a hold of it, though. Shot towards the net. That was interesting as Oswald tried to jump it. Puck got behind everybody, and Oswald somehow ends up with it. Sometimes the last man will get the puck. Penn, he finds the puck on his stick. Nifty little move, but the Leafs are able to knock it away and bring it up ice. So thrown up towards Nelson. Kramer was there, right place, right time, as he's able to bring it up the ice, hit the blue line. And he's going to skate it up, dump it in. Looks like he dumped it in twice. The first time he missed it.
It was a fake one.
Yeah, fake dump. Faked us both out here in the booth. There's again that stretch pass as they tried to get it deep. O'Neill, he's going to have it on his stick. He's going to officially throw it deep. So back and forth we go as the puck ends up being settled down behind the Leafs goalie. Tried to go chip off the boards. Habercorn, he'll throw it at the net. Nice job because Peters was there.
Yeah.
And if anything sloppy happened there by the goalie, Peters might have himself a goal.
Sitter was coming to the far side, and Peters right in front, though. So just keep doing that. Bound to get a rebound somewhere.
Face-off left of the netminder. Habercorn tried to win it forward. And the Leafs, though, come away with it. They're going to ice it. Tried that stretch pass. Didn't work. I'm going to get to do it all over again. Mark, now picture yourself. You're in the center circle. You're in a face-off. The first time you just did a face-off, you tried to win it forward.
Yeah.
It didn't go as planned. They won it. They take it. And good for us. They ice it. So now, do you try to get in their heads? Do you think, do I win it forward again? Should I win it back? What do you think's going through the mind of some of these guys when they're at the circle?
The boys, I think they set up a play. Look like you tried to win it forward and get a stick on it, but the boys, they talk down there. I think they kind of decide amongst themselves what they think is going to work. Maybe they saw something the last time that they think can work. So
Ryan Sitter went into the boards awkwardly. He's going to come away with the puck, though. Nifty little move. Tried to center it. Peters couldn't have it. Backhand shot towards the net.
You got a backhand on that. He got it right on the post.
And look out as a 2-on-1 developing.
3-on-1
shot towards Nelson. He scores. So 2-on-1 and then a 3-on-1, and then Top Shelf picked his spot, and the score is now 1-1 as the Leafs put a cap on that 3-1 breakaway.
Got caught. Defenseman stepped up there and got caught. Hung out to dry there. So Schwally was back 3-on-1
And I'm going to be honest with you. I think they missed the offsides. I know you can't go back and replay it. It was close.
He kind of pulled up the line, but then he made it over the line. So anyway,
good spot.
Yeah,
1-1.
Yeah,
and we got ourselves a new game. Got
to be careful on those.
Odd man rushes are key, but a great shot by the Leafs is Top Shelf.
Yeah, keep it right in the post and the pad side there.
So puck is going to enter the Leafs zone. He's going to backpedal, tried to stretch pass. High stick knocked down by Watkins. The Leafs bring it up. Nice play by Watkins, but he got mad and he slashed, and the Blues are going to go on a penalty kill as Peyton Watkins is being walked to the box.
Yeah.
And Coach Watkins, none too happy as the Blues just gave up a goal, wrong time to go on a penalty kill. So that's the first penalty for both teams.
Yep. Got the slash. Wasn't a terrible one, but slash nonetheless. Right there, come down on top of the stick. So
Abercorn, we're going to get a stoppage, because I think they're just a little late.
Still working
things, situated over there in the scorer's box.
Well, they gave him 4 minutes. Must have given him 2. He got the slash, and he must have got I think something said after.
So Peyton Watkins going to sit for 4 minutes. The naughty boy, he got a slash, and then he ran his mouth.
Unsportsmanlike after the slash. So
Peyton Watkins is going to sit. Well, that hurts that starting line too. Not only do you go down 4 for 4 minutes.
Yeah,
it's a double minor. It starts causing issues. So as the Leafs have the puck, they're going to swing it to the point, walk the blue line, look for some space, shot towards the net, good defense. It's going to end up on a corner, get walked, held, thrown to the point, walk the blue line again. Puck's going to go thrown out at Nelson, and it's going to get stopped, blown dead.
That got deflected, I think, by the guy in front there, by the skate there, and went right underneath Nelson. So
we're going to get a drop out of the zone. I think they might call in a crease.
Oh, is that what it was? Yep,
so in the crease is the call. Yep. We're going to get a face-off in the neutral zone. Good call by the official.
Yep.
A lot of times, believe it or not, that's a call that doesn't get picked up.
Sometimes they don't call it until you bring it to their attention. Hey, he's in the crease.
So Abercorn.
Especially with only one official today. One referee.
Nelson is going to throw it, try to get it up ice. It ends up hitting the back. Looked like the head of a Des Moines player, and it goes in.
Yep. Well,
so 2-1.
Yep, they still got 2 minutes on power play.
Yep, so that'll kill it.
The first penalty.
That'll kill it for the first penalty, and they they have another power play as Peyton Watkins.
Yeah, there'll be a full 2 minutes left yet. So.
And Nelson, he stopped the first shot, could not get the second. As what a turn of events.
Yeah.
The Blues jump out to that 1-0
That's all right.
lead.
We just got to settle down here and.
These are the games, though, I like for the simple fact that it shows you what kind of team you have. You know, and the Blues have never been a quit team all year. They're always in the games. The nail biters.
Yep.
Never
quit.
They're always there. So, obviously, very, very early in the game.
Yeah.
So again, they'll get the scoreboard figured out, but we still have another
2 minutes
penalty.
left. Yeah,
so they scored in that first one.
Still shorthanded.
So the Leafs, they're going to win the draw.
This is where we see how we react and how we
So good scrum in the corner. Brady O'Neill actually lost his glove, and in the meantime of taking the body, picked his glove up. So good headsy play by Brady O'Neill.
Yeah.
Stalemate in the corner. Patton, he's going to come around with the puck. He's going to chip it hard off the boards. It's going to go work itself free. And the Leafs are going to regroup and bring it up ice. And they're going to get offsides.
Yep.
So offsides on the Leafs.
You're going to let that big boy skate by himself there. You're going to put a body on him, put a shoulder in him, knock him off that puck. We'll let him skate around.
So 1:25 left to go on this Blues penalty. Patton tried to win it over to Hitchborn. Shot towards Nelson. Walked behind the net, tried to swing it back behind Nelson. Actually, Caps player swung and whiffed on it 3 times before one of the players comes away with a backhand towards Nelson. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for Hitchborn as he just grabs and throws it down.
No look backhanded pass right to our guy.
Stretch pass. Knocked off of Leaf's stick and actually hit Hitchborn. Hitchborn's going to grab it again. He's going to hold, eat up some time. He tries to flip it up. Fresh off the bench, a Leafs jumped Hitchborn. Good scrum. Finally, the puck's going to squirt free and go to the point. Up at the point, to the corner, back to the point. Shot towards Nelson. Gets knocked down.
Deflected. I don't know that he saw that one, but it got deflected.
Along the boards, back to the corner. Tried to give and go. And finally, Nelson's going to hold, stop, and we're going to get a stoppage in play with 29 seconds left to go on the penalty kill. If you're just joining us, 2-1 to score. The Blues scored first, and the Leafs answered back-to-back with 2 unanswered.
Yeah, that double minor there, that's a hard one. That's a long time, 4 minutes. But going to do a little repair to the nets there, huh? A little mending of the nets.
Okay, so after the repairs, here we go, face-off in the blue zone.
As always, important face-off to win here. They ice the puck.
So Abbott out with Sam Sturzer. I can guarantee you if Des Moines tries to crop somebody in front of the net, Abbott's going to let them know that they need to go somewhere else. Des Moines swings it around the boards.
10 seconds to kill here.
Picked up by one of the points and thrown it. Give and go opportunity, sniffed out well by Abbott. Puck to the corner. Another give and go opportunity. Sturzer jumps all over it. Puck's thrown hard off the boards. Didn't get very far as I think Sturzer was trying to clear and maybe get it over to Sitter. So Sitter now, he's going to bring it up ice. He's harassed.
Back to full strength here, so.
He's going to dump it deep. Good play by the Leafs as they kind of give Sitter the once-over. As now the Leafs, nifty move behind the back, off the boards, and they're skated up. Abbott with that long reach.
There you go.
Big hit.
Put the body on him.
Abbott letting him know who's there and who's not.
I'll try it with the stick first, and then I'll just put you on your butt. So.
And it was funny. I was talking to Noah before the game, and I said, Noah, there's some times I see you pull up. And he goes, yeah. He goes, Sade, I just get times I'm kind of caught in between. I want to hit him, but I don't think I should. There he decided, I'm going to take care of business.
Right, you just put a shoulder in. Don't take a whole lot.
So the Leafs, though, they're gaining control of the puck, and they've had it in our zone for quite a while. Nelson's going to look up. He tries to get it off to Sitter. Finally, Sitter gets a hold of it. Good body shield by Sitter, but shot's going to go towards Nelson, and then a whistle's blown. So
yeah, we just never been able to get it out of the zone.
Sloppy play by your Blues, just
screwing around there. We got to clear it. Got to be hard on that puck, get it out. Good things settle down here, back to even strength and everything else. So let's get that goal behind you, get that out of your mind, and play your game.
So DeYoung and Prieto out there with Finley. Shot from the point.
Ooh, that got all the way through.
That did. A lot of traffic in front.
Yep.
Puck's going to go high up in the air. Tyler Oswald. He couldn't reach it. It ends up squirting to the point. So for about the last 2.5 minutes, it's been all Leafs as we just can't seem to even get it into their zone. Wrapped around. And I think that second goal really kind of put a fire underneath him.
Yeah. And so we just got to, like I said, be patient and then play our game.
Puck's going to end up in a corner. O'Neal out on defense. Harassed just enough. Oswald jumps into the fray as well. Prieto, DeYoung.
4 guys down there in the corner.
Apparently there's the smorgasbord down there in the corner because they're all trying to eat for that puck. Now a continued scrum as the Caps come away with it. DeYoung, he tried to take the puck. His shot's going to go from the point. Goes on Nelson. Goes wide. Ends up in the back of that net. Prieto comes in. Good hit by Prieto. But
yeah, he was looking to put a shoulder in Prieto, and he just fought it off and pushed him back. So
those nets, I think they've probably seen better days. They're quite brown.
They're saggy, too.
They're saggy.
That problem with the saggy nets again. It's been a few weeks, but
where was the last time we had a game with saggy nets?
That was in Mason City, I think.
Mason
saggy
City,
nets,
the official saggiest nets
started the saggy
of all
nets.
time.
Saggy Nets saga.
Saggy Nets saga. Say that 3 times fast. As Des Moines, again, transfers right back into our zone. And they're getting accustomed to being there as their zone time has been extremely high. Finally, we're going to get it deep. Patton's going to get after it. Kramer out on the ice with Patton and Watkins. So Watkins, I'm sure, took a rubbing from his teammates. Stretch pass goes awry. Hitchborn's going to walk it in. Hitchborn's going to just walk. He's got all kinds of time. He's going to give it off to Watkins. Watkins, he's got time. He's going to shoot at a weird
right
angle.
off the shoulder there.
That goal, he had that covered.
Yeah, he had that.
Covered tremendously well.
It's kind of a sharp angle there. He didn't got it on net, but a tough angle.
Schwally, good step. Watkins keeps it deep. Schwally's going to go back to his spot. Patton in on the forecheck. So Patton, Watkins out there with Kramer. Puck's going to squirt free. Schwally, he's going to step. Puck's going to end up on Watkins' stick. He backhands it.
Ice it on. I don't think it's going to.
No, it's not going to make it.
Enough, no.
That was a good pitchfork down the ice by the Leafs. As the Blues had a lot of something going.
That's what I say. That's what we need to do is get more aggressive here and get them pucks deep. So
Watkins tries to send it up ice. Watkins champed at it. Shot goes on Nelson. He just grabs. Would have went high, but still nice to settle things down.
Right.
Get a face-off for your Blues.
That was a good shift, that last one there. Had some good pressure down there. Got a couple shots.
Face-off won by your Blues. Abbott tried to flip it forward. Didn't get out of our zone as Sturzer swings it back around. Sitter's going to hold and wait. Has it hop over his stick. Abbott now, he throws it right back at Sitter, so Sitter had to protect himself. As Habercorn comes away with it, tries to get it up to Peters, just a little too far. It's going to squib to center ice. Sitter tries to knock it down. Abbott chipped up the boards by Sitter. Didn't get very far as he got caught up in Abbott's skates. And Sturzer's now going to backhand it up. So the pucks just kind of keep finding their way to Des Moines sticks. As they're just keeping it in our zone.
They seem to clear the zone.
So finally now, Sitter is going to come away with it. Sitter's got some space. Nifty little move.
Yeah.
Just a little too far out of his reach.
Deeper.
Sturzer, he's going to come up and chip. And we're going to get an offsides.
Offsides, really.
So maybe that extra little move cost the Blues to go offsides. It was a pretty one, but it was an offsides. The Blues going to get a face-off in the neutral zone.
Yep. I said, get those. It's got to get them. Like you say it over and over again, but get those pucks deep, and we got to win the races to it. So
Oswald throws it in deep. Leafs goalie actually made a stave, and Watkins now with the puck. He's going to hold and walk. He's going to give it over to Kramer. Kramer's going to hold. Woo! And a weird angle shot. Looking for maybe a redirect. Oswald, nice keep by Tyler. He's able to backhand it in. Good step by Oswald.
Was able to keep it in with that bump.
Watkins tried to go backhand. O'Neal stepped. Patton's going to have the puck. He's going to bring it up. Nifty little move. Gives it off to Oswald. Oswald hauler off the boards. Gets it to Patton, or Watkins. Watkins throws it to Patton. Patton over to Kramer. Kramer avoids a big hit. We're going to get a line change. Patton's going to come off the ice. Hitchborn, he's going to hit with Schwally. Good catch by Hitchborn.
Him skated up.
They're giving our defensemen a lot of room, Mark, to skate it in.
I say, yeah, take the chance if you they're giving you all kinds of room. Skate it in and maybe get something to develop.
Abercorn tried to get over to Kramer. Kramer's been out there a while, but he's been kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Puck's going to enter the zone. Kramer's going to finally be able to get off as Hitchborn tried to swing it around to Schwally. Schwally behind the net. Abercorn tries to get it over to Peters. Peters, good catch behind his back, and he's going to bring it up. He's going to flip it high in the air. It's going to go in on net. Peters puts on the brakes, and we get a stoppage in play.
Yep.
So 2 minutes exactly on the clock. And a face-off in the Leafs zone.
Yeah, see what they've got something worked up here. Habercorn win that face-off. Maybe he'll win it forward, or like I said, they're usually pretty good about communicating between each other and deciding what they're going to do.
And Abercorn did win it. Good play by your Blues. Hitchborn gives it settled down. Peters has it come off his stick. He's got to pitchfork it over to Sitter. Sitter gets knocked off the puck. And the Leafs throw it in. Hitchborn backhands over to Peters. Peters tries to chip it up. Habercorn out of his reach, but out of the zone. As the Leafs have to check up. Sitter looks around.
Oh.
A dangerous pass.
Yeah, he was looking to get Habercorn breaking out, but that Leafs got his stick right.
And sloppy play right now by your Blues as we finally get it out of our zone, and Habercorn's going to bring it in, chop the broccoli as he throws it in deep. The Leafs netminder stops and holds for his defenseman to come pick it up. Watkins on the ice now with Kramer as we're almost under a minute to go in this first period. Abbott, Big Easy, is going to have it on his stick. He's going to look up ice. He's going to give it over to Watkins. Watkins, he's going to throw it across ice to Kramer. Kramer's going to bring it up. He can't give it to Pan. Pan has to hold up, and he's going to go off sides.
Yeah. So I think he was looking for the pass and didn't hit him.
Yeah. Pan was in stride, and Kramer just couldn't get him the puck fast enough, and a whole lot that Stone couldn't do, and went off sides.
Yeah, you want to enter the zone with speed there, but got to find that man with the head man there first.
Bad, good face-off win. Gives it over to Watkins, but just a little far out of his reach. Abbott's going to knock it deep into the corner. Watkins gives chase. There's that fly route again.
Yep.
Abbott says no thank you. Gets
Playing
it off to
center
Sturzer. Sturzer run into. Sturzer grab. Kramer with the puck. 30 seconds left. Nice little dippy-do by Kramer. Another one. Gets it over to Watkins, just a little too far out of his reach. Watkins tried to give it back to Kramer.
Yep.
Again, it's hard to make passes when you're 3 feet next to each other.
Yeah, they're just trying to
Watkins, he lost.
Stick on and get it out of the zone.
Watkins lost his stick. Now he's going to retrieve it, but Des Moines is going to get a hold of it. Good tie-up by Kramer. Kramer's going to swing it around the boards. Des Moines is going to have it at the point. They're going to throw it at Nelson one last time. Shot from the point again.
Ooh,
good
nice
save by
there,
Nelson.
yes.
Good back check. And that'll do it for the first period as your Blues are on the wrong side of a 2-1 score. 8-6 in shots. Actually, check that 10. They just added 2 more after that frenzy finish to the first period. Mark, any final thoughts before we
I think
go
the
to
turning point
intermission?
was that maybe that power play or that where you're shorthanded there, that double minor. They got a goal to go ahead, and then kind of been on our heels a little bit since then. So come back out strong, calm things down, and take it to them again.
Yeah. No carryover and penalties. We'll be back for the start of the second period. You're listening to the Blues Sports Network. Blues hockey is just about ready to get underway as Sam Nelson enters the ice. Still waiting for the Leafs to head on out. Sam scratching up his crease. 2-1 is the score. The Leafs are on top. Mark, I know we talked about starting off fast and getting out of the gate, and we did. We got a goal right away.
It was great first couple shifts,
and then all of a sudden things kind of started to fall off the wheels.
I think
then that penalty is what killed us.
I think that really took us out of our game there. So we get back on to come out like we did at the beginning of the game. We'll be fine. We'll just get out here, get a few shots on net, and like I said, get that puck deep. We just got to clear our zone too. Don't help them out any. Out of our own end hard. So
yeah, we played. And again, that's one of those things where one of these days we're going to hire a statistician and pay him a wonderful salary.
Yes.
Not. But zone time. Their zone time's been a lot to a little.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help. We were shorthanded there for a few minutes.
For the 4 minutes for sure. But
yeah, it's great. Especially after that, they kind of, like I said, we got kind of back on our heels, and so we'll take it to them like we did to start. So
we'll see what your boys can do if they can get out here and get the equalizer.
I feel like I'm at the club.
What?
I feel like I should be dancing. I feel like I'm at the club.
Yeah, I know. This has been pretty much the music we've listened to the whole entire game, which is okay. I mean, I'm cool with it and everything, but when it's right above your head and really loud, you feel like you're at one of those raves in Vegas or something like that. It can get to your psyche a little bit. Well, here we go with the Keene Peters line.
See how the boys respond here. Let's see if they come out strong or if they're, come back on their heels. But like I said, we need to take it to them just like we did at the very beginning. So.
And here we go as the Blues are going to come away with the win, but Des Moines won at 4 for second. Nice move by Ryan Sitter. Ryan Sitter with the puck. Ryan Sitter tries to go top shelf, missed it.
Get the post or crossbar or something. He got some drew iron.
And Ryan Sitter, speaking of drawing iron, he drew a penalty.
Interference.
He's going to get knocked down. Your Blues are going to go on what I believe is going to be a 2-minute
Blues
Sports Network power play. So good effort. Ryan Sitter took one for the team there, and his hustle forced Des Moines' hand. And
see how our power play works here.
So, go ahead, Mark.
Well, I was just saying, it looked like the referee, Coach White, was looking for some explanation there. So, must have got what he wanted, and
we play on.
2 minutes. See whether it was interference or holding. I didn't quite see the sign, but
so Haberkorn to take the draw, wins it right to Patton. Patton goes over to Kramer. Kramer throws it right over to Patton. Patton with the puck. Patton over to Haberkorn. Haberkorn and Patton play catch. Patton gets knocked down, gives it over to Haberkorn.
Got
dangerous
a 2 and a 10
pass
on that one.
And he did get a 2 and a 10. Well, how about that? Kramer backhands towards the net. So he must have said a little extra. And Hitchborn couldn't hold it in as it just jumped over his stick. Blues have got to check up. Leafs grab a hold of it and they knock it down ice. Nelson's going to let it go. It's going to carry itself over to Hitchborn. Hitchborn going to settle things down. Earlier during that power play, it was a nice give and go up top. Something that we haven't seen for a while is the give and usually it's down low. Haberkorn tried to get a pass over.
Patton, but didn't get enough on it.
Over to Patton.
Still got a lot of time. Let's just be patient here and then work it in.
Yeah, right.
Start cycling it. And
the Leafs really not putting a ton of pressure in our zone, just allowing us to get some space, but then they jump that second pass. That's
bottling
exited.
up the neutral zone here.
Exactly,
on us, so.
it's exactly what it is.
Getting 3 guys on us there in the neutral zone. So
good move by.
Skated right past it.
Yeah, it skated right past it. But that the puck kind of sticking just a little bit as they just clean the ice.
There's some water down there.
some wet spots. Kramer, good decision. He's going to hold up, throw it across to Habercorn. Habercorn.
Never met a shot he didn't like.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, he will throw it at the net, and that's not a bad thing.
Nope.
A lot
He
of
was looking for a rebound, but goalie handled that one this time. So
35 seconds left to go in the Blues power play.
well, they wanted to change, but
Yeah, remember, they're at home. They shot towards the net, goes and redirected. Patton just had it hop off of his stick. So good shot by Noah Hitchmore. But yeah, they get last change.
yeah.
And the Blues tried to make one too many. Watkins comes away with it. They're going to have it behind the net. Loves to camp out. Good pass. Had Patton in the slot.
Front there, yep. Just didn't get all the way through.
Good defense by the Leafs. As they're going to bottle things up along the boards.
Just about do kill off power play.
Patton, Leafs player, next to each other. Still loose. Finally, Kramer comes away with it. He's going to hold. He's going to swing it over to Hitchmore. Hitchmore with a lot of room. He's going to throw it low and almost redirected by Peyton Watkins.
Had a nice redirect, just didn't get in.
Good move by Patton as he has it on his stick. He goes cross ice to Kramer. Kramer tries to hit Watkins in front. Right now, all Blues is the Leafs fly that puck down the ice.
An icing play.
Good pressure. And you know when a team ices the puck like that,
sometimes there's just kind of just kind of like panic a little bit just to clear it down. It's not always bad. Sometimes you just need to settle things down and you clear it out. And
so good pressure by the Blues on that power play, even though we didn't get a goal out of it. Represented. Oh, what a pass towards the front as Ryan Sitter got a pass from DeYoung. It just couldn't.
It's like DeYoung out there on the wing for this line here. Looks like Habercorn was out there with that power play team quite a bit, so juggle things around a little bit.
Ooh, and a dangerous play as the puck ends up. It tried to go reverse behind the net, actually caught a piece of the net.
Put it around the side of the cage there. Goalie had to scramble over there and cover it up.
So Josh DeYoung going to be seeing some time at center with Keaton Peters and Ryan Sitter. DeYoung
towards
with
the net there,
enthusiasm wins it forward. That had a lot of heat on it, just was wide. And the Leafs are going to dump it in, throw it at Nelson. Nelson had to kick that away as it ends up getting out of our zone. Everybody has to check up. Peters tried to knock it forward to DeYoung. Peters has it enter the Leafs zone. Dangerous passes. Boy, Peters was in a good spot.
Yeah.
Too bad it was just out of his reach. So Peters and Abbott will head to the bench. Patton in on the forecheck. Sitter. Patton. Scrum. Finally, Sitter's going to come away with it. He's going to give it over to Sturzer. Sturzer with all kinds of time. He throws it low.
The rebound, it's good to hit some traffic in front there this time, too.
Sturzer, good step by Sturzer. Eliminates that rush for the Leafs. Puck's over along the boards. Patton digs for it. Sitter. Patton, nice little move. What's neat about that is when you have a guy like Sitter that jumps in on that line based off of power plays, penalty kills, and things like that, the guys have played well so long together that it's a lot of times they don't miss a beat. And the Leafs again are going to.
I think especially with our top two lines there, we've been able to, I think, just kind of any combination of those two lines, they've been able to play pretty well together. They've played together for years, so they know each other pretty well.
So face off as the Leafs just iced it down into their zone. Good face-off one again by Patton as Kramer. Shot by Oswald.
Nice
low
tip.
shot.
Almost got it.
Patton again almost
just out
had
of
it.
reach.
So the Blues have definitely woken up this period.
Yeah, it's looked good so far. Good pressure.
Watkins behind the net. He dives at it head first. Trying to make a play. Patton, it's knocked off the puck. Good hit by the Leafs as Patton had to get out of the way and avoid a big hit. Watkins loves to camp out behind the net. Tries to softly touch it over to Kramer.
Yeah, get behind the net there and just feed one of the guys out front. So
O'Neal, good step as he keeps it deep. O'Neal backhands it over to Patton. Patton tries to go between the Des Moines legs. Oswald picks the puck up, gets it over to Watkins. Watkins throws it deep. I think the Leafs fans, some of them thought there might have been too many men on the ice. Not even close.
No, he didn't even jump on the ice.
Not even close. The
Leafs
Leafs again ice the puck.
Yeah.
That's probably the third time, maybe the fourth time so far this period that the Leafs have iced the puck.
Just winging it down the ice, yeah. 12 to 11 in shots there. We kind of overtook them in shots. We got 12, so for the game.
So Prieto, Finley, and DeYoung are going to come out. It looks like Prieto letting Finley know where he wants to go because he's going to try to win it back to him. And we ring around the rosy there in the circle as Finley somehow gets away with it. Throws it over to DeYoung. These are those lines that have to give you good, solid minutes.
Yeah.
And when you can get those minutes.
We got tangled up there.
Right to the net goes the Leafs. And good play by Finley as he knocks it out away from Nelson. And Des Moines brings it right up ice. Schwally, good shoulder. Allows Hitchborn to get to the puck cleanly. Backhanded up the boards. Finley, good forecheck. Another big hit by Hitchborn. Puck's going to end up squirting its free all around the boards.
Nope.
We're going to get a stoppage in play. As I'm not exactly sure of
Must
the
have
call.
come out of the zone there, or
We're going to get a line change for sure.
must call it offsides. I didn't think it came out of the zone. But,
I didn't either.
but he's right there, so
Yeah, he's a lot. He's
lot
a lot closer than we are.
our eyes just aren't what they used to be, I guess. Huh?
We are old. So neutral zone face-off with Haberkorn trying to win it forward. The Leafs get a hold of it, though, and they're going to throw it back into, I'm sorry, Mark, they're going to throw it back into our zone. Peters, Sturzer. Sturzer's going to rattle it back around to Sitter. Sitter is going to hold and spin right back. Nice play, giving it off to Haberkorn. Haberkorn tried to get it out to Peters. The Leafs get a hold of it. Abbott is going to throw it off the boards hard. It's going to get out of Peters' reach. Going to get to the Leafs' zone. They're going to throw it right back up. Transfer. Sturzer went for a big hit. Leafs got him turned around. Good play by Keaton Peters. Haberkorn had a chance at it. Yep, and Haberkorn's going to get called.
Get a slash or a trip, whichever one.
That's going to be a trip. So Haberkorn got turned around, made a play on the puck, and then tripped to the Leafs forward. That's one of those, if it's not called, the apocalypse will be upon us because the Leafs fans would have went nuts.
Pretty obvious one.
Because that was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Neutral zone face-off.
That one was an easy one.
That is an easy one.
Right at center ice here, so it's not what we want. You don't want to be shorthanded. We said we've been doing pretty well there with the being aggressive and taking the play to them. So.
6:47, second period, number 6, Andrew Haberkorn, 2-minute minor for tripping. 2-minute minor for tripping.
Knocked hard around the boards. Good keep by the Leafs as they walk and hit into the corner. Spin back around, then hold the blue line. Throw the puck to the corner, back to the point. Puck at the point, throws it on Nelson. Lots of traffic trying to get a redirect. That shot wasn't even going to go towards Nelson. It was looking for a redirect.
Yep.
Pass across crease, bouncing puck. Nelson, good position. Time that puck gets shot from that point, there's 2 or 3 sticks high up in the air, ready to redirect. A swing and a whiff.
Yeah, it's that one-timer again. Those are such low percentage shots. That
Patton's got plenty of time. He's going to walk it up, not in a hurry. He's going to bring it over the blue line. He's going to hold and wait, drop it off to Kramer. Kramer's going to walk it right back out. Dangerous play as Tyler Oswald throws it in on the bench.
He's looking to get it deep. Still 1:04 left on the penalty kill here. So
again, another face-off at center ice as Oswald knocked it into a Blues bench. Prieto loses the draw, and Des Moines throws it down to Nelson. Nelson says, looky, looky, and he throws it down the ice. What I like about Nelson is he gets that puck on his stick. If he's got some room, he's chucking it.
He's usually pretty good handling the puck. So
the Leafs bring it into our zone, throw it across ice, try to hit somebody going towards the net. Good play by Keaton Peters. Peters bent over, puck's loose, fight for it. Sturzer, he's roughed up just a bit. I know Sturzer doesn't like that, but calmer heads will prevail as the Leafs still gain control. And Ryan Sitter
he's going to get a trip too.
Is going to get called for a penalty. And it's starting to get a little out of hand as behind the play. I know the Leafs bench yelling at the official. Something happened behind the play, but Ryan Sitter is going to go to the box for tripping. And a huge time in the game as your Blues down 2-1. The Leafs are going to go on a 5-on-3 for 19 seconds. So we're going to get a hold here. 5-on-3, 19 seconds. Like I said, Mark, just such a big moment in the game right now.
Yeah.
It's huge.
They're just about to kill that one off and then get another one. It's tough to keep playing, shorthanded. We said I like that one earlier. I think that was a turning point of the game when they got that power play goal.
So Keaton Peters, he started to skate over to the referee circle.
Yeah.
And the referee said, I have none of that, so he's going to have to hold and wait, see what's going on.
It took a long time to discuss some of these.
Yeah, well, there was a situation behind the play, and I'm wondering if they're talking about that, where a Leafs player got actually knocked down to the ice. And I'm wondering what the call is going to be here. You know what they always say, if the longer the referee takes, the worse it's going to be.
Seems that way, yeah.
And we'll see what happens here.
Well, this is one of those deals, too. We only got one referee out there, too, so he must have had to, talk to the linesman, ask what he saw, maybe. But
so both Coach White, Coach Watkins bent over talking to the referee. And I'll be interested to see how this conversation plays out. There's a lot of experience over there, Mark, on that bench. So both of those guys have been around hockey a long time. And
getting kind of animated. He's not liking whatever it is.
Watkins, you see Watkins get a little heated.
Yeah.
So I'm keep looking over to the penalty box. I'm not sure if they're going to put an extra guy in there, where the face-off's going to be, what they're trying to figure out. But there's about 30 seconds there. Yeah. There was a lot of I don't want to say
violence.
Heat, a lot of violence. Because now Sam Sturzer is going to be walked, and I think Sam might be going. Yep, Sam Sturzer.
So we're going to have
is going to go, let's see. Sam Sturtzer's going to go in the box. So
DeYoung's in there also.
Yeah, so what happened was behind the play, Sturzer and another Leafs player, I think they got into it.
Yeah.
And I saw that's why the Leafs player was slow getting up. I didn't see it. We'll have to go back and review.
So we have 5-on-3. They're going to be 5-on-3 for quite some time because it would be almost full 2 minutes because as soon as that 19 seconds expires, then that next penalty will start. So we'll be shorthanded of 2 men here for quite a while.
We'll get all the official announcements here in a little bit, but
the penalty box is pretty full. So I believe we got 5 guys in there.
Yeah, Sean O'Neill.
He's got to get the explanation so he knows when to let who out.
Yeah, so exactly.
That 19 seconds to have one guy out, but
you see in professional hockey, you have a guy in there with a clipboard and a headset and everything.
Well, he won't be able to come out because there's another penalty starts right after that 19 seconds, so you have to wait for a whistle after that, off that first penalty. So we'll be shorthanded by 2 guys here for quite a while.
Well, after all that, the faceoff won by the Leafs as he walks the line. So 5-on-3 to the point. Leafs just walking it in, trying to get a back door pass. Good effort by Patton. Couldn't clear it. He's got to hustle back as the Leafs got big numbers. Shot towards Nelson, goes wide. Patton knocked off the puck. So head contact and a misconduct.
For Sturzer, so he's going for
Sturzer.
12.
So we're going to be down a defenseman. Sturzer will be sitting there for a while. Opposite side. Hitchborn, good position by Hitchborn.
Stick.
Hitchborn forced the issue. He falls down, Hitchborn. You hate to see him extended on that, but right now no one really in front for the Leafs.
There you go, good body there.
He's going to eat up some more time. The Leafs back to the point. Patton shot towards Nelson, tipped up high and stoppage in play. So Patton, he goes, "Give me off, coach."
They didn't have that other penalty didn't start on the board there, so
still a 5-on-3.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you, the guys working the clock, they're not, I don't know if they're unsure.
They have to figure out what they're
but
putting another one back up there.
Hopefully they get everything situated as Kramer, Abbott, and Tyler Oswald, so 2 defensemen and a forward, get on the ice for a face-off to the left of Nelson.
So 19 seconds short of the, so was what went off the board there. So
a long await puck drop as the linesman is over there helping out his crew.
Lots of math involved here, I think.
There's lots of math involved. There is. And that's way above my pay grade.
Maybe they're going to call timeout now, too, or they're just using their.
So right now, the Leafs, they're actually using this.
Whitey's watching it.
They're actually using this as like a timeout, as all the players skated over to the bench. And some of the fans here, the Blues fans, they know what they're talking about. They were able to basically get those guys away from the bench because, honestly, they can't skate over. It's just not a timeout. Obviously, our Blues stayed on the ice.
So, yeah. It's one of those days I wouldn't want to be working the penalty box.
No. Face-off won by the Leafs. To the point, shot low on Nelson, knocked Black down. Bouncing puck. Kramer had a shot out of it, couldn't reach.
Bouncing too much.
Back to the point. Fakes a shot on Nelson. Shot towards Nelson again. Lots of traffic. Clear down and a big clear by Tyler Oswald. So 41 seconds left to go on this 5-on-3.
I think.
We think, no kidding. Brought in by the Leafs. Skated around Nelson. Good defense by Tyler Oswald. Back to the point. D to D they go. Back to the point. Walks the line. Throws it at Nelson. Redirected twice. Blocked down. Oswald. Good defensive pressure,
good
but
body there.
The Leafs are able to gain control. Puck is going to bounce up in the air, end up towards Nelson. Puck still loose. Kramer's going to get to it, looks around, holds. He actually spins right back into 2 Leafs players. But that's going to eat up some time. Man out of the box. Kramer saw him late. Tried to hit Sitter. No icing is the call.
We're still shorthanded.
And thank you. I was going to say we're still shorthanded. Looked like everybody kind of stopped.
It's 5-on-4 now, but
good pressure by Sitter.
No, he just got a hook down, maybe not.
Sitter with the puck. Sitter has it on his stick. Loose in front. What a kill by your Blues. As down an extended 5-on-3, and now your Blues have kept it a 1-goal game.
That was close.
So penalty killers will fire your team up, and Pat now in the corner. But a lot of people forget how much harder you have to work.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
You kill off so much time. Nelson plays the puck hard off the boards, just out of reach of Watkins. Watkins has to go between his legs and then falls down.
Attaboy.
Habercorn, he's going to settle the puck down, throw it hard
Watkins
off
down here.
to T.O. T.O. lets it go to Watkins. Watkins, lots of time, tries to center to Patton, but there's 3 guys right there.
Yeah, too much traffic there. Couldn't get it through. 2 guys all over.
Good step by Habercorn. He misses. Tries to get over to Watkins, that 4-foot pass.
Yeah.
So back and forth action as Hitchborn, good defensive pressure, throws him off the puck.
Good play.
Hitchborn. Good move as he has the puck on his stick, take it away, and then he's able to knock it deep. So starting to get a little rough as the Blues fans and the Leafs fans getting excited.
You guys act like they have never been hit before.
I know, no kidding. Habercorn backhanded towards the net. Kramer just a little low. Couldn't get there in time, so Abbott gets it off to Kramer. Kramer with the puck. Kramer loses it. The Leafs are going to throw it deep. Nelson's going to settle things down. Hitchborn's going to hit it hard around the boards. Sitter gets it over to Keane Peters. That puck just stuck in the ground, stopped sliding. And I think Peters thought that puck was going to slide to his stick, and it didn't move. So let's freeze those pucks. This puck gets knocked out of our zone, enters the neutral zone, then enters the Leafs zone. Keane Peters blows the tire. He falls down behind the play. That might have worked out to our benefit.
Right.
As the Leafs regroup, throw it behind their net. Ryan Sitter in on the forecheck. Hitchborn, good hit as he keeps the puck into the Leaf zone. The Leafs happy to get it out. Good back check by Andrew Kramer.
Got just enough of that stick to.
Puck's knocked deep into the Leaf zone. He's going to have to regroup behind the net. Tries to make a nifty move, but actually faked himself out.
Yep.
The Sitter and Kramer out on the ice right now. Kramer, and a dangerous pass.
Well, he got tipped just enough on that, and he.
There's a puck. Looks like it's in the back of the net as the fans and the audience. But it looked like it was.
But he must have whistled it before.
Yeah, he whistled it dead. But it did look like it was.
He got
like
just enough of that one to get it on net.
So 3:35 left to go.
Well, after we killed that 5-on-3, we need to. Like I said, we still haven't quite settled down yet. Get everybody back in their lines, and so
there's a fly route. So they get it down ice, and he knocks it out of play.
Face off at center ice again. So usually, you kill that big penalty off, that 5-on-3. Hopefully we got the momentum and maybe get a light a fighter under you, like you said. We can get something going here.
So Schwally gets in to the body of one of the defensemen for the Leafs. Puck's thrown around, thrown towards the net. Didn't get anywhere close, got knocked down. Good body by Justin Schwally. Finley, he's tied up. He's going to get it out of the zone. Tries to hit DeYoung. DeYoung actually took his eyes off the puck.
Right at his feet there.
I think he thought maybe that puck was going to end up deeper than it was. Pass towards the front of the net. Nelson, he's going to knock the puck down. Stalemate. His bodies are flying everywhere. Finally, O'Neill's going to come away with it, skate it up. DeYoung headed up ice. So 2-on-2 developing as O'Neill hits center ice. Throws it in at the blue line, and everybody gets off. A good change as the patent line hits the ice. Watkins, he's good position, just had to hop over his stick. Oswald, D-to-D to Schwally. Schwally tried to hit Patton and actually worked out. Patton makes a move at the blue line, gets knocked down, and it looks like the Leafs are going to ice it because it's not going to get on Nelson.
Yep.
And again, there's some confusion down here on the ice, not up here in the booth, which is typical for us, right?
I'm usually confused. But he keeps referee keeps having to go over to the benches and explain something or other. I'm not sure, but probably one of those days he wishes he had some help, like another
official. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Watkins with the puck. Watkins, good defense by the Leafs if they knock it off his stick. Kramer in on the forecheck. Leafs go D-to-D, swing it back around to the wing. Watkins, good step, gets it over to Patton. Patton tries to give and go with Watkins, but Watkins got tied up just enough with the guy in his back pocket. Chopped at by Watkins. Watkins has it knocked away from him. Kramer has the puck. He's going to give it off to Oswald. Oswald going to dump it deep. So under 2 minutes as Patton goes in on the forecheck. Move by the Leafs is able to get it away out of his reach. Watkins, good forecheck pressure, forcing the issue. And the Leafs
hot to the bench.
Throw it with authority.
Coach Watkins has thought about grabbing that one, but that was too hot to handle.
That would have stung. That one would have stung. So the fans of the Blues giving Coach Watkins some rubbing. He was not known as a baseball star. He was a hockey kid, right? So face-off controlled by the Blues and actually got on net. And then the Des Moines netminder had knocked it forward. And lucky for him, there was a Leaf player right in front of him. Good rub-off by by Hitchborn. Habercorn had the puck.
Oh, boy.
Abercorn swings it back hard around the boards. Going to get out of the zone. And look out as Keaton Peters goes looky, and he's going to bring it up ice. Good defense.
Lost an edge, yeah.
And Keaton Peters, he might have to get his skate sharpened between periods because he has lost a couple edges. Feathered. Abercorn. Good catch by him. He's going to throw it up the boards, gets a neutral zone. And then hit his own player right in the gut. Abercorn with the shot, high riser. And I don't know if Abercorn realized how much time he had.
Yeah, he had 3-on-2. I don't think he realized it.
Hitchborn, he's going to swing it, tried to get it over to Abercorn, and then the Leafs are going to knock it down ice.
Still a lot of time in this period here to even things up. 39 seconds left.
It's really been a game of streaks.
Yeah, right?
It really has. Really been a game of streaks.
And the penalty kill and the power plays have played a big part in that too today. So
it's kind of nice, the seating up here at the Leafs here in Des Moines. There's not a lot of seating, so you get a lot of standing room only. And when you get those people standing on the boards, it makes it look like there's even more. More crowd. It's a good crowd. Shot towards the net by O'Neill.
Yeah.
So
Neal, we didn't get a whole lot on it, but it was a low shot.
Good step by O'Neill. Separation from the puck. 29 seconds left. Kramer goes over to Abbott. Abbott backhands it up the boards to Patton. Patton holds and waits, gets it over to Kramer. Good patience shown by your Blues. Kramer tried to get it deep. Nice defensive play by the Leafs. They try the stretch pass. Goes out of the reach. Gets behind everyone. Nelson had to dive at it. Another shot towards the net. And boy, your Blues got lucky as Nelson got caught in between. Thrown towards Nelson. Nelson out of his net. Scrum in front of the net. Puck's loose. No call yet as everybody jumps in. And there is a mad scramble as the play's been blown dead. And boy, what a crazy 10 seconds that was as Nelson. They always say you either stay or go. Nelson decided to go.
He got a piece of it, but it still got deep, and he had to wait. The defenseman had to come back and help him out there and bail him out.
And that'll do it for the second period.
That was the end of the period. Wow.
That is the end of the period. 17-17 in shots, 2-1 to score, and an unusual second period with penalty kills and head contact and 10-minute misconducts and a lot of action, a lot of deep breaths, and hopefully we'll come back ready to go for the start of the third period. I know we're ready. I hope you are too at home. Listening to the Blues Sports Network. Stay tuned for third period action. Well, after a long delay, I was just telling Mark, the officials decided to finally make an appearance. So we're going to get things underway here as your Blues hit the ice. Des Moines is yet to leave their locker room. What a weird game it has been.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy calls and crazy plays, and it's like, yeah.
Now remember, no carryover penalties. We did
except for, I think Sturtzer's still serving his 10-minute misconduct, but yeah, nothing on the board anyway.
Nothing on the board, but yeah, Sutton Stutzer, I'm not exactly sure the amount of time he has
I have no
left.
idea. There was so many things going on, I got no idea who was there.
We had such a long pause. It was really a kind of a lull.
Yeah.
I bet it was almost a good 5-6 minutes that we just had no hockey because we were trying to get things figured out. I'm sorry.
It was a great kill there, being shorthanded, two guys down for such a long time, nearly 4 minutes. So.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often.
The key to this third period is staying out of the box, I think, for number one. So you stay out of the box and just, like I said, be aggressive. When we weren't shorthanded, I think we played pretty well. So.
Oh, for sure.
So we don't need. It's already a tight game. Don't make it harder on yourselves than needs to be. Maybe we take a page out of the JV's book and just blow them out this last period.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I wonder if Coach White gave the varsity team.
I bet they got a chewing.
I bet they did. And I'm not saying just Coach White, because I tell you, Watkins can let him have it too. And that official really got under his skin. So, I'm sure.
Get a little motivation, we'll say.
And it's kind of one of those things with coaching. You have to really know your players because if you get after a player, sometimes they don't respond like that.
They don't shut down. They don't take it.
They don't just shut down. So
I think all our boys are pretty coachable boys, so I think they probably didn't need to say a whole lot. I think they knew too. So
Sitter, Peters, Habercorn going to start as we've officially listened to the entire AC/DC soundtrack. We're going to finally get things underway.
Whoop. It's slippery.
The ice can be that way sometimes. As Hitchborn is going to come away with it, swing it over to Schwally. Schwally gets it to Sitter. Sitter can't advance it far enough to Habercorn, so it's going to end up back in the corner. Swung across to Nelson. Nelson saw it coming all the way as it entered his crease and then exited in a hurry. Now the puck's knocked out to the red line. Ends up getting knocked right back in. Takes a weird bounce off of the boards. Oh, and Donnier kicked in by Schwally.
It's about bouncing off him, didn't it?
And Des Moines, first one to the puck so far, is every time it gets on one of our sticks. It's taken advantage of by a Leaf because they take the puck away, but then it looks like Habercorn throws another puck right
into the bench.
So face-off won by the Leafs as they throw it deep, and Nelson stops it behind the net. Good play by the Leafs on a forecheck. Got to the puck in a hurry. Swung to the point. Sent down towards Nelson. Knocked away by Oswald. Really the only play he had.
Yeah, just get it out of the zone. Try to chase it down here. Not far enough for icing, so. Oh.
The Leafs he lost the puck.
Yeah.
Peyton actually stopped
right in his
skating.
feet. I don't think he realized it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity. Could have went after the puck, but Kramer's going to come away with the puck. Loses it, and then he wins it back, then loses it again and wins it back. He's going to try to pitchfork it over to Abbott, and it's a race as the leading scorer for the Flyers take it, shoot it towards Nelson.
Nice save, yes.
And a great save as tried to get a little too fancy.
Yeah, he tried to.
That was Dawson Zutenhorst. Know the family well. Used to skate with my son Axel. He's their leading scorer, and he had a breakaway and tried to do a little too nifty-difties, and Sam shut the door.
Shut the door. Got too deep, and Sam, slammed the door. Hugged that post and cut him off.
So Habercorn to take the draw. The Leafs win it, and they throw it at net, and it gets knocked high out of play. This made the Blues look a little flat-footed coming out there. Well, maybe we got spoiled with the third period of the JV game.
Yeah. We'll see what happens here. We'll see.
So Keane Peters going to take the draw. Keane wins it forward.
Yeah, win it forward.
Knocks it out of his own. So good play by Peters to stay with it as he actually fell down to his knees, was still able to knock it down ice. O'Neal, he stepped. Keaton had it roll off his stick. Stayed in.
Yeah, kept it in the zone.
Habercorn, a Leafs player. He blew a tire behind the play, and the puck's going to make its way down to Nelson for and icing. So line change is made as the Watkins, Patton, Kramer line comes out. Some bad words being said over the speakers. Some editing needs to take place in that particular song. Face-off one shot by Tyler Oswald. Gets knocked up really high. Great face-off win right to Oswald. Oswald wasted no time as T.O. threw it at net. Puck still loose. Battle. Looked like the Leafs
on the side of the net there, but he hasn't covered it up yet. He's just hugging the post.
Abbott jumps down in the fray. Couldn't get all of it.
Yeah,
as Pat made a nice pass. Another pass. Shot scores! Tie game as your Blues. Tyler Oswald gets a great pass.
That got redirected in front there by somebody. It might have been a Leafs player, but that's what you do, just hammer them shots on net. That was a good play.
The Blues tie this game up at 2 apiece.
That was needed big time there. That was good observation by Oswald to step up there and just jump into the play and saw an opening and
buried a biscuit.
Yep.
NL basket. 2-2 is the score as Habercorn take the draw at center ice. He's going to win it to Schwally. Schwally tries to knock it up to Peters. Peters avoids a hit. He kind of turtled just a little bit, and he was smart because that guy was bearing down on him.
Stone Patton with that assist, so that was a nice pass from behind the net there, too. So,
yeah, he tried the first time to Abbott. Hitchborn gets a hold of it, gives it over to Peters. Peters, nice move by Peters. Gets it over to Sitter, and Sitter had it roll off his stick. Sitter, nice back to Schwally. Schwally can't hold on to it. And the Leafs are going to come
backhand
away.
There, didn't.
Tried to stretch pass. Good defense by Schwally. Sitter's going to come away with the puck. He's got room. Nice move. Hits the blue line. Looks, holds. Probably should have shot it again.
Shoot it,
He's just holding it a little too long, and I know we've talked about that before. Sometimes his greatest strength could be his biggest weakness. Stretch pass by the Leafs. Hitchborn is able to get enough of a stick on it to slow things down. It's going to end up behind Nelson. So Peters, he's on his backside.
Yeah, he's down.
To the point. Shot on Nelson. Gets knocked, redirected. Another shot towards Nelson. Touch pass from Schwally. Outlet pass to Patton. Sitter's going to come off. So we're going to get 4 new guys are going to come on the ice. Nice move by Patton.
Yes,
so Patton, he shoots at a weird angle. Hits off the side of the net.
Good forecheck there by Patton, keeping it alive while they got the change off, too. So
T.O., last goal scorer, he steps in on a fray. Patton roughed up along the boards as it ends up behind the Leafs netminder. Abbott with the puck. Abbott going to flop it on in there.
That's all right.
Not the prototypical Abbott shot by any means, but they got on net. The Leafs scrambling to try to get it out of their zone. Finally do. Abbott loses the handles. Hits it back up the ice. Watkins turns, gets it to Kramer. Kramer gives it back up to Abbott. Abbott's going to send it down ice, get it deep. Sitter back over the boards. Puck's going to come around behind the netminder as they look for that stretch pass.
Yeah.
And Oswald got turned around. Nelson gets run into. Both guys fall down. And the net, and Nelson doesn't like any of that.
No.
He pushes him off of his belly and wisely skates away. Sometimes, those classic case of boys will be boys.
Probably looking for a little maybe goaltender interference call or something, but no such luck.
So they've tried that stretch pass a couple times.
Yeah, quite a few times.
Coaches are really talking to the boys over there on defense,
Just
letting them
know.
know.
Yeah, be aware. Every time they try to stretch it right up the middle there.
And the individual taking the face-off for the Leafs, last name is Heidi. So, number 15. How about that? I'm sure at home my wife is going, he's now my second favorite player. So we're going to get a face-off in our zone. Habercorn to take the draw. 12-14 left to go here in the third. Good face-off win by the Leafs. Try to go D to D. Keene Peters really did a nice job of getting in that passing lane. Puck's knocked up in the air. It's going to bounce free, get to the point. Shot.
Good block.
Great block by the captain, Keene Peters. And then blocked down by the linesman as that puck hit him.
He's hurting.
He's hurting as he's bent over. Not exactly sure where it caught him.
He got a bump on the elbow or something there.
Again, those pucks are solid rubber. Good stick tie up by Keene Peters again on a leaf. Shot towards Nelson. Blocked off, fought off as it went towards him. This line, these guys have been out here a while as Keene Peters has taken some abuse in this shift. Finally chipped up the boards as Sitter. 2-on-1 breaking away. Keene Peters trailing. Good back check. Sitter tried to go to Habercorn. Habercorn holds. He guys go back to Sitter. And look out. Shot towards the net by O'Neill. Knocked down to the belly, and the puck's going to go in to the net, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. So I tell you what, Keene Peters is going to have to rub a lot of ice on his injuries because he was beat up during that period for sure.
A couple shots off the Bears' uncovered skin there. That doesn't feel good.
Yeah, those pads protect a lot, but there's a lot that they miss too. Patton wins it forward. And just like a goalie, those defensemen, they've got to be ready too. And that that Leafs defenseman jumped in to stop the shot going towards the netminder. Good scrum along the boards.
Good work by Schwally there.
So Sturtzer's free as the Blues.
Yeah, right. That's good to see.
Forecheck. Good step by Kramer. Has it hop off of his stick. The Leafs bring it up ice in our zone. Across the crease.
Guy going hard to the net. So what they're doing is throwing it in front, looking for a redirect by anybody who's going to.
Leafs gain control again, shoot it towards Nelson. Leafs still have it. Get it to the point. Watkins in on the pressure. Good separation by Schwally. Puck's going to end up in the corner, though, as the Leafs gain control. And a battle ensues over along the boards, and the Leafs come away with it. They shoot it towards the front. Tried to hit somebody in the slot. Puck comes free.
Sturzer
Nelson has to knock it down. Good pressure by the Leafs. It's Patton.
Good battle there. Didn't quite get it out, but that was a good job.
Good shift by Des Moines as they're forcing this line of Watkins, Patton, and Kramer to work extra hard. Puck's going to go across to Habercorn. Habercorn tries to go back to Watkins. Watkins is going to kick it in deep, and it goes into the corner and gives chase on the forecheck. Good keep by Habercorn, but when he swung back around, it actually hit a Des Moines player right in the chest. Abbott had it on his stick, his big body. Shields the Des Moines forward away from the puck, allowing Keene Peters to get to it. Keaton tries to knock it up ice, and Habercorn has it on his stick. Remember, Habercorn loves to shoot at all different angles, and then he forgets the puck. Abbott, he's going to flip it in deep. Going to bounce off the back of the cage. And end up.
Nice pick there by Habercorn.
Sitter now with the puck. Sitter holds and waits, is knocked down to the ice. Law of physics, as Sitter put his back in it. Abbott repays the favor. Habercorn, he turns and throws it at the net. Goes extremely wide. Abbott says, you're going to pick on my little buddy. I'm going to show you what for. Transitions up to Sitter. Sitter knocks it deep. Leafs goalie has to make a play on it. Forecheck.
T.O. jumping up again.
He steps. He gets knocked down. The Leafs.
There you go.
Hit. Good hit. Probably the hit of the day. Shot goes towards Abbott. Abbott tries to get ran into. Sometimes
I don't think
T.O. with a nifty little move, and he's going to have room. He's going to skate it up and give it over to Kramer. 3-on-2 developing. 4-on-2 developing. As gets over to Patton. Maybe one too many passes. Tried to get over to Kramer. Patton avoids a big hit.
Yeah, sometimes we trying to be too cute. You just got to get it on the net.
Sitter gets knocked out. It's shot towards the net. Loose puck. There's a stretch pass. Blues get caught in a change. Falls down. Shot towards Nelson. Nelson kicks it away. Puck up the boards. Goes across towards the crease, but Kramer's there to settle things down. Kramer gets the puck taken from him, and he's going to bring it up ice. So Kramer hits the red line. Kramer, nice stutter step. as he puts on the brakes and looks for reinforcements. Throws it out of Hitchborn. Hitchborn low and hard shot.
They
Can't
handcuffed him
handle
there.
it.
Handcuffed the goalie there, hit him right on the heel of the glove.
Back and forth action. It goes as Habercorn in on the forecheck. Watkins has it roll off his stick to O'Neill. O'Neill, he throws it at the net, gets knocked down. O'Neill with a good step. And the Leafs nice move by the Leafs, gets in the front. Zudhorst, again, nifty little play, but didn't get it on Nelson.
Yeah, they put a body on him, and that take care of that.
So the puck's knocked up ice. 7 minutes left to go in this third period. D it goes as Habercorn in on the forecheck. Bouncing puck, Schwally can't settle it down. Thrown back around to Hitchborn. Hitchborn, he lets it go. Doesn't get out of the zone as good keep by the Leafs, and they throw it back in on Nelson. Hitchborn throws it up in the air. Another good keep by the Leafs as the forwards were headed down ice. Schwally with it on his stick. Feather pass just out of the reach of DeYoung. And that's something right there. Probably want DeYoung to keep trying to skate through that. He's slowed down. The Leafs towards the front. Got some people behind us. Puck's going to stay in our zone.
Oh, no, bounce over.
A good hop, skip, and a jump. As Schwally knocks another guy down and then takes a shot for good measure as he's bent over. Good move by Schwally's down on the ice. And he is hurt.
When you get hit in the
So I think he might have got hit in the manly parts. So Justin Schwally's leaned over.
the initial hit there, the two of them kind of ran into each other.
Yeah. And then the second hit.
Oh.
So the trainer's over there with Coach Watkins. So we're going to take a quick timeout. You listen to the Blues Sports Network. All right, court. So
Schwally's up and head to the bench there, so
and
look like he's going to
moving.
be all right. Knock the wind out of you a little bit, right?
there was this one time. No, I'm not going to go into that one. But, yes, it does hurt. It does hurt. So the fans down below us said they got a stick in the gut. I hope that's where it was. I'm sure Schwally's parents want to have grandchildren someday. So, you know, that doesn't feel so good. So we'll get things situated. Boy, what an even game. Pretty much shots across the board. Tie game. Habercorn to take the draw left of Nelson. Face-off won by the Leafs. Thrown towards Nelson. Knocked down out of the air. Peters. Habercorn. Hitchborn swings it around. O'Neill, he's got to go after it. He can't get there. A little too hot to handle. Back around. Sitter was in the right position as Hitchborn tries to make a play on it. Lots of skating around for the Blues as we can't get caught puck watching.
Oh, we got to get more on that.
Shot towards Nelson, blocked
Puck's just
away.
gotta get out, number one. Oh, we got a penalty.
And we're going to have a trip. And I'm not exactly sure who it's going to be on. Maybe the goalie, Nelson. I saw the
I think
Leafs.
he said 32.
Yeah, so I saw the Leafs player fall down. The forward fell down to his belly, and Nelson was the only one around. So Sam Nelson, who obviously as a goalie cannot serve 2 minutes in the box, coach will have to put somebody there in for him.
Like O'Neill's going to serve it for him.
Brady O'Neill turns and looks at Nelson and says, "Thank you, sir.
Well.
I get to go see my dad." So Brady O'Neill served the 2, and it was tripping on Sam Nelson. Tough time to get a call.
Yeah, you don't.
And I don't think Nelson did it intentionally.
he
It just a
tried to
stick got
poke
tied
it.
up, and he fell down.
Tried to-
Good win by the Leafs as they go D to D. Thrown towards the net. Nelson had a guy backdoor. Got to watch that fella. Puck's going to hop out of the zone. Look at this. As Stone Penn had to roll off his stick. Had almost a
Good,
breakaway
yeah, almost did,
opportunity.
'cause he had
Puck gets knocked in the air by Kramer and goes out of play.
too bad
And
you
that'll
couldn't
be
get that a little further ahead. You had to do Kramer heading him down the far side there. They could have been a 2-on-1. But that defenseman got back pretty fast and stopped that where it was.
So neutral zone face-off with Kramer. Kramer's going to win it to Abbott. Abbott's going to fire one down. And notice how everybody kind of got out of his way when he went to go hit that down the ice.
Good forecheck by Stone Patton. Oh, got to be sure we get back, though.
Brought in the good long
stick
by Abbott. You know, his big, long size. Yeah, no kidding. Behind the net. Tries to throw it to the front. Kramer, good position. Read that all the way.
Clear it. Ice it down.
3 Leafs on the puck. Forcing the issue. Shot towards Nelson.
Oh, boy, nice save.
Nelson fell down kind of awkwardly. And he just got just enough of it, Mark, to make that save. The Leafs walk it. Throw it in on Nelson. Blocked down.
There you go.
And nice job by Sturzer as he gets a shot on net.
Yep. 45 seconds left to kill.
That was an empty net. That would have definitely went in right down the middle.
Right on. Whoop. Sitter lost an edge.
Sitter blew an edge. And he's coming up limping. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Shot towards Nelson. Good block away. Nice clear by Sam Sturzer. So Sam Sturzer helping out his goalie with 28 seconds left to go in this Leafs power play. Dropped off, and Sitter was the only one that was there to get the puck. Good pressure put on by Keaton Peters. Abbott in good position. The Leafs just dump it deep. Abbott's going to go after it.
Down to 10
He's going to
seconds
use his
to kill
body.
here.
Sitter. Abbott falls down. Leafs gain control. Walk, try to throw it to the front of the net. Loose puck, bobbling around. Backhanded by Keaton Peters. Can't get it out. The Blues are full strength, though, as the Leafs try to send it towards Nelson. Touch pass to Keaton Peters. Keaton Peters. He's going to slowly dump it in on the Leafs netminder.
Yeah, get some change here. Some of the guys are tired here from that penalty kill.
Behind the play, Keaton Peters centers it to hit. And he scores! Oh, Tyler Oswald!
Number 2
with another great pass from behind the net. Tyler Oswald said, I'm getting into the fray.
Jumping back in the middle again. That was a nice play
and
by
he scored.
Keaton Peters. Kept that behind the net, kept that alive, and fed him coming right down the slot. Nice play. T.O., hot hand. 2 goals tonight.
Hot hand. So Tyler Oswald with his second goal of the game, and your Blues have now taken a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, that was big. Right after killing that penalty off, and then you get a goal. That's big.
So Tyler Oswald's going to go to the box. There's going to. My guess is he.
What was that?
After the goal, he might have said something. So we're going to get a 2-minute penalty. So probably an unsportsmanlike call.
I didn't see what.
Over celebration, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. But we're going to turn around and give them
a power play again, huh?
A power play.
Sportsman's goal 1341, scored by number 15, Tyler Oswald. With the goal number 14, Keaton Peters. Also on the play, number 15, Tyler Oswald, 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, so an unsportsmanlike conduct is the call. 3:19 left. The Leafs have decided to call their timeout.
Yep.
So they have the timeout. They're going to have a 5-on-4 power play. And the suspense continues with your Quad City Blues hockey team. So again, over celebration is
Somebody,
the call.
I think a little too exuberant skating by the bench there. Maybe
I'm
something
sure.
was said
I'm sure.
But things
you know,
will happen, but usually you kind of get by with those.
On a basketball court, you know, on the sand lot, you can get away with saying a lot, but not during
not right after you
an
score
officiated
a goal,
game, and yes, definitely after scoring a goal.
Well, this made that a little more interesting here with only 3:19 left in the game. Got to kill off 2-minute power play here, so.
And right on cue, the music gets extremely loud, and we go back to the techno
I'm back at the
dance club.
Techno club, right? Boy, if you guys could see what I'm seeing right now, Mark Sade, I had no idea he had those kind of moves.
I do like this music, though, buddy. Just too much of it kills. So I have a center ice face-off, obviously, after that goal. You're going to have Brady O'Neill and Patton going to be out there with Hitchborn and Kramer.
Well, just like I said, be smart. We just got to ice the puck. Just kill this off, you know.
O'Neill, good start as we knock it forward, and the Leafs have to go back and regroup in their zone. So Patton in on the forecheck. Leafs now with the puck, going to bring it up ice. hit the red line. Kramer, good body position.
job, yep.
He read that all the way and
Cut
just
him off right at the
knocked
boards
it
there.
away.
Cut him off with the pass.
Cut him off with the pass is right. As
Good
Stone
forecheck
Pat,
by
good
Stone Pat.
forecheck.
Yep.
As it's going to end up going into the corner. Remember, the Leafs just called their timeout. Now they're going to skate it up ice.
Be watching for maybe they pull their goalie here while they're got the power play.
Dumped in on Nelson. Nelson settles things down. He's going to throw it around the boards.
Oh, that's
Takes
weird.
a great bounce to Patton. Patton cleans up the garbage and sends it down. Probably would have liked to get it down farther.
Yeah.
Minute
A lot of
19 still
snow
left
there
to
in
go.
front of the benches too. So
Good steal by Ryan Sitters. A 2-on-1 develops. Sitter with the puck. Sitter holds and waits. Gets it off to Kramer. Kramer, and somehow it's saved. So a great save by the Leafs netminder.
there's icing there.
And there is an icing. As what a play by Ryan Sitter to jump that pass, but a good save by the Leafs goalie. Keeps him in the game.
That was a wide open net. I don't know how. I think it must have just rolled on his stick.
Must have.
Well, so far so good, but like I said, just don't take any chances. But if they're going to give it to you like that, 103 on the penalty kill. So
Yeah, we've done just about everything we can to hurt our chances for this game.
Seems so.
Keaton Peters smartly lets him win it forward. There's that stretch pass. Tries to go off the boards. Abbott jumps it and missed. Nice play, though, by Sam
There you go.
Sturzer.
Yep, good job.
That's a
glove
good-
glove that down and
Great,
sticked it down.
great help by Sam Sturzer.
But
Because
watch this
Abbott
guy
reached.
behind the.
Sturzer steps. Good play by Keaton Peters. The Leafs are able to get it into the zone, throw it at Nelson. Nelson has to fight that one off. So net is still full with
Yeah,
the
I thought
Leafs
maybe
goalie. 33 seconds left to go on this Leafs power play. They're going to win it and get it over. Try to go
Oh,
D to
need to
D.
get that
Good
out.
play by the Leafs, but Sturzer throws it down ice. Hits the back of the linesman. That's the second time he's been hit. Leafs still have a control of it. Sitter, who's been huge in this penalty kill, comes away with it. Sitter with the puck. Sitter holds her weights, makes a move at the blue line. Sitter's going to get slashed at. Sitter with a nifty little move gets hit. Kind of comes up cringing. I think he'll be okay. Minute 22 left. The power play for the Leafs is over with, so teams are at full strength. Sturzer is going to throw it in deep. The Leafs netminder has to make a grab. So what a big kill that was.
Right. That's what are we down to? 110 here.
So Kramer knocked out. Oh, sorry, Marcus. Kramer has the puck on his stick. He's harassed. He's going to bring it up. Plenty of room. Has the blue line. Holds, wait, shoots, goes wide. So Peyton Watkins out there with Sturzer and Abbott. Sturzer tried to get back. A 3-on-2 developing. Abbott tipped at it. The Leafs have it in our zone. The Leafs try to center it towards Nelson. Stone is taken down. No call.
I thought maybe they get a hook or something.
Puck still in our zone. Thrown down the ice. No.
They have
puck
pulled
was
they have pulled
tipped.
the goalie,
Empty net. 30 seconds left to go. And the Leafs bring it up. Watkins trails behind the play. 6-on-5 right now as the Leafs enter our zone. Sturzer. Nice play by
Good body.
Sturzer.
Yep, just let him go.
Puck's loose, still loose, into free. Swung back around towards Nelson. Goes across the crease. Thrown at Nelson again. Patton jumps and falls down. Puck to the point. Backhanded in from the point. 7 seconds. Shot goes towards Nelson. Rattles wide. 4 seconds left. Puck thrown towards Nelson again, and your Blues are going to come away with a big win as down 2-1, comes back with 2 unanswered goals. And like I said, Mark, the Blues did everything in their power to lose this game and somehow pull it away with the second goal from Tyler Oswald.
Right, yeah, two big goals tonight for Tyler. Great deal. Like I said, we didn't play the best. We played some stretches where we looked pretty decent, but let's think about that and correct everything, come back tomorrow.
You know, we talked about how when the Blues got down on those plays, we're down, and that when they had that big kill, it helped a lot. You could see some motivation get back down. You know, it's hard to believe that a penalty kill can play such big dividends when you're playing a game. And then just to get 2 big, huge goals by Tyler Oswald, you know, those goals by those individuals, especially defensemen that could jump into the play.
Just, noticing that and stepping right into the play there. Well, a win is a win. That's I say that quite a bit. But
for sure. Huge win by your Blues here as both the JV and your varsity come away with wins today. Sam Nelson played extremely well. 3-2 the final score. We'll see you tomorrow, bright and early, 9 o'clock start time for JV. You listen to Blues Sports Network for Mark.
And Mark.
And Dean. We are out. Stay tuned for instant replays with Dean Patton.
Get some change here. Some of the guys are tired here from that penalty kill.
Behind the play, Key Peters centers it to hit Oswald,
Oh.
and he scores! So Tyler Oswald
Number 2 for
with
Dane.
another great check. Patton and Oswald.
Nice.
Nice pass over to Patton.
Oh.
Shot Kramer low,
There
and
it
he
is.
goes and he scores! So Andrew Kramer with the opposite side goal.
Yep.
Lucky as Nelson got caught in between. Thrown towards Nelson. Nelson out of his net. Scrum in front of the net. Puck's loose. No call yet as everybody
there's
jumps
a
in.
scramble there,
And
big
there
time.
is a mad scramble as the play's been blown dead. Shot
Oh,
goes
yo.
and scores! Tie game as your Blues. Tyler
Yep.
Oswald gets.